Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. And this is AD Rammus going bottom lane with his friend Soraka. So this is apparently trio queue plus duo queue on both teams. And yeah, he picked. Oh, this is a ranked game, so that doesn't even have to be duo queue. No, they are duo queue, but the others don't have to be trio queue, because this is a ranked game. And in a ranked game you get placed according to your ELO relative to the others. So anyhow, yeah, AD Rammus is going bottom lane. And even though Pantheon is discussing the fact that he doesn't want to go top, he is going to go top, so... yeah, might as well not resist that. Because, well, Rammus is going to play with his friend here. So, this is going to be interesting to say the least. What happened, according to his email, is he was actually last pick and he went to get something out of the oven, some food. And when he came back, apparently the picking was already over and he got Rammus insta-locked, well, randomly locked in. So, and because they have no AD carry, he is now going to have to be the AD carry, and that is going to be really crazy, because Rammus can't last hit versus these guys, versus a decent AD carry, because everyone is ranged, and yeah, we saw the enemy team at their blue. So there's no real invade coming in. There may be still the top laner coming in, but it's probably not going to happen. So no, what are they called? Saplings going down for this jungler, which makes it kind of, yeah, harder to get that. But yeah, well, he will be fine, I'm sure. And Rammus actually getting the first two hits without taking a whole lot of damage. So he will have to be really careful to stay alive in the early game. In the later game, not so much. He was out of experience range for that one. That's kind of sloppy, because you need to be in experience range. Once again, missing one of the experience. Yeah, you need to be in range, so you don't need to last hit in the early game if you're playing a strange AD carry. Because I played Taric as an AD carry yesterday, because our Vayne disconnected for the first like 5 minutes of the game, and I had exactly the same problem. So you cannot last hit versus a decent AD carry on the other team, so a ranged AD carry, and therefore you have to stand back, you have to get whatever you can get, however, and then yeah, go for the last hits, well, when you level up. And yeah, Rammus does exactly the same thing, so he's staying back just like he needs to. And yeah, because he has Soraka, he should be able to pick off some of the, or pick some of the last hits. But yeah, Asriel just randomly shooting Q there. And the lane will push in the direction of this Rammus-Soraka combo, making it a little bit easier to last hit. They need to make sure that it doesn't get into turret range though, and that seems to be pretty hard to do, because yeah, as you can see, he is getting focused down quite a bit. So going for the boots and health potions, in this case that's the wrong choice, because he has Soraka with him. Although, yeah, because he's such a bad AD carry, it might actually turn out to be a good choice. But he's never going to use these health potions, so the better thing to do would then be to just go for the extra damage, make last hitting a little bit easier, or go for the extra sustain, and maybe buy, like, I don't know, health regen or something like that. Something that actually can... well, will be built into your first item, but is very useful early on. So maybe some extra armor, because if you're in bottom lane, then getting that extra armor would be really good. So cloth armor and not 5 health potions, but like 1 health potion or 2 would be good as well. And it would, well, it would allow you to get those last hits. yeah, it's all just a matter of what you're trying to accomplish. And as I always say, boots and potions are really good. I mean, they're still really good on him, don't get me wrong, but it's just a little bit of a waste of possible damage here. Because, yeah, every last hit you're trying to get, you need that extra damage. And also, well, harassing is kind of out of the question here. Oh, Soraka getting away at very low HP. But yeah, he did use his health potions now, so this game is lost. Why is this game lost? They have 3 deaths, 1 on each champion, so it's not a real problem. But I guess you have these whiny little bitches in every game. And Pantheon is this game's whiny little bitch. And nicely done, picking off the one last hit. Yes, Soraka could have gotten that other last hit instead of going for the silence. She could have actually used that on the minion and then would have gotten that last hit. But anyhow, missing a couple there to the turrets. But since he's not really doing well in the last hits anyway, doesn't really matter. So people are spectating my games nowadays, I noticed. Well, I heard, because people keep saying they spectated my games. And yeah, that's kind of amazing. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that, because, well, whether I like the fact that you actually can do that. Because there's no way for me to block people from doing that, so it's kind of an... yeah. It's kind of like streaming your games without, well, without actually streaming them, but yeah, well, whatever. So yeah, I normally play quite horribly, and that's why I prefer to cast other people's games. But yeah, everyone has these horrible games, and everyone has games in which they feel horrible. And yeah, with YouTube I at least get the chance to show you whatever I want to show you. Wow, and this is going very well. Getting 2 kills already in the bottom lane here, which is pretty big. So, yeah, it's kind of a privacy thing, I guess, and I really hope that at some point you will be able to say, well, people from my friends list cannot, no, people cannot spectate my games. I know with custom games you can set that, but yeah, that's not really the same. I hope that at some point they will just release replays and then you can upload the replay somewhere. But because the replay system that we now use is still heavily flawed. As you can see, no health bars on the minions, on the towers. The health bars don't update properly. The positions don't update properly. And are they going to pick up the Swain? No, he will be fine. Still 250 health remaining, so... oh, he died. Okay. I didn't see that. I wasn't paying enough attention, apparently. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell in this replay system whether Karthus is alive or dead. Dead, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to tell because he doesn't change colors. Anyhow, yeah, they did get a couple more kills. Now it's 5-4. So, whiny little bitch not talking anymore. Well, he is talking, but not saying that, or not being a whiny little bitch anymore. And yeah, Soraka going to get out of this if she doesn't have a heal. No, she used to heal on Rammus. Yeah, you need to wait with that heal. Okay, that was pretty painful, and she should have realized that was coming. But anyhow, yeah, what you need to do is, Soraka, you need to wait until you see someone actually in trouble, because you know that every fight you're only going to get one heal. Well, and your ultimate if you have that, but you're only going to get one real heal. And that means that you're going to have to spend that in the best way possible, and the best way possible was in this case definitely not healing the Rammus. Because Rammus was in no trouble at all. And yeah, she healed him anyway. Oh, come on, get out. Oh, nice taunt, saving the... Oh, is he going to be safe? Yes, for now. Oh, nice. So well played. So well played. And yeah, now he's going to get out, no problem. Because there is no ultimate on Karthus, because he wasted that on, well, when he died. And once again, healing the Rammus, that's a mistake, you shouldn't do that. She is in way more trouble than Rammus is, and Rammus got out no problem. And yeah, you need to use the armor buff as well as the health you get. So they're going really aggressive on the Swain here, and yeah, Swain gets out, but yeah, everyone's so low health now. Oh my god, can't believe it. Run out, yeah, good. And Soraka should be fine under the turret. She has a heal up now, and she should be fine. Yeah, heals herself there. And yeah, although she cannot really afford to pick up any last hits, she can afford to just stand around and pick up the experience at least. Oh, she can pick this one with her, yeah, with her infuse. So, yeah, Ram is actually doing better than Pantheon here in last hits. And yeah, that's because Warwick is zoning him out completely. And well, Asriel is also zoning out the Rammus, but at least, well, that's kind of predictable. Rammus, yeah, indeed. The Warwick should lose to Pantheon, because Pantheon has a hell of a lot of harass, and even though Warwick has some ways of getting back life, it is not enough, especially in the early game, to sustain him against Pantheon. So I don't know how he lost that minion battle. Well, I do know how he lost that, by not hitting enough minions. But yeah. So it seems that they have no ward there, but he still got the hit off. So by the way, we're going for 1-3-1-1. So 1-4-1-1 now, because defensive ball kill is the best way to do this. Yeah, it is. It gives you the ability to stay alive, and a nice defensive Valkyl, making sure that he doesn't get hit by that at all. Your armor and magic resist increase by 100, so that's why he's such a good AD, or such a good bottom laner. If you level this up, you're going to get 125 armor. And yeah, what are they going to do about that? I mean, you can't be harassed. You still do a decent amount of damage. I mean, 132 damage is pretty good. And if you go for something indeed like Wriggle's Lantern, you can pick up the minions quite easily, while still having a high armor value and lifesteal. So anyhow, he's going to get out of here now, and going to wait for the next wave. Yeah, it is really hard to go up against an AD, a ranged carry, even as Rammus, because if the ranged carry is good, then they will pick at you until you die, and even if you have 100 extra armor, so in this case 186 armor when he triggers the defensive ball curl, it is still going to be quite painful to, well, to be in this lane. And you can see that's why he uses the health potions and the Soraka heals, because he knows he's going to get focused quite a bit. He's going to get harassed quite a bit because he doesn't have range. And yeah, this lane is still going to lose. I mean, I have no no illusions about that. He is still going to lose this lane. it is just that by how much? That's the big question. I mean, he's definitely not an AD carry that can hold this lane, but yeah, if you can hold the lane and lose by like 30 minions, or lose the lane and be behind by 30 minions, that is still a very fine thing to have. So they are going to attempt a gank, but yeah, that was a little bit too obvious. Should have let the... Well, he should have oracles. I mean, he shouldn't have bought the Shirelias, he should have bought oracles. Cleaned this this part of the map. Then gone in for a gank, because then he could have walked all the way up to here before they see him. Then obviously he can use his Q to slow them down. Rammus can hit them, he can snare them. So Rammus can taunt them then, and by that time they will be dead. But because they probably have a ward out now, they spotted him. Rammus wasted 3 minions, and yeah, they didn't get anything done. So normally, when I'm in the bottom lane, I will not go in for these kind of ganks. So when I'm the AD carry, that is, I will not go in for these kind of ganks because, well, it's just no good. Anyhow, yeah, we are seeing some improvement here in our Rammus's skills and HP and God knows what else. Doing a really good job now of staying alive, and of course he is still in some trouble every now and then, but he should be fine. Getting the heal off. Failed Janna ult there. Oh, taunt. Oh no. That was a shame. But yeah, getting to 1-1. The team is still 12-8, so they still have a pretty decent chance. But yeah, it is really dangerous to push the lane too far or to overextend. Because yeah, overextending still results in getting a lot of harassment from the enemy AD. But so far, he has been holding the lane quite nicely. And yeah, now they're going to lose the turret, I'm assuming. Yeah, with the cannon minion there, the cannon minion can absorb a lot of shots. And I don't know why Azrael is attacking minions. He should be last hitting minions and attacking the turret. But yeah, this turret is gone. There's no way that is not going to be gone after this wave. There you go. But that was always going to happen. I mean, you can also just 4-man push this bottom lane and you get the turret back. So turrets are normally not so much a problem. If you're behind on turrets and you have a decent team, so you're ahead in kills in this case, so they must have a pretty decent team, you can just push the lane with 4 of you and well, in this case leave someone top or middle depending on how far it's pushed. In this case top lane is pushed that way, mid lane is pushed this way, so if you get 4-man or one man in the middle and 4 men in the bottom lane, you will get this turret easily. And then you're, well, back at where you were. Obviously you need to put the right guy in the middle lane. And wow, getting another kill there. And are we going to... No, yeah, I don't know who's on which team, but yeah, Swain doing a really good job. Swain 2, 2 and 5, apparently 5 assists, that's pretty decent. And Rammus actually 80 minion kills, with 85 being the maximum on his team. That is super impressive. So 100 on the enemy team for 2 of them. I still don't know how this Warwick gets to 100 if he is up against the Pantheon. Pantheon who can throw javelins at him all day long. And yeah. Yeah, I really don't understand that. I mean, every time Pantheon jumps on him and well, does his Heartseeker strike, I think that's the javelin thing, he will lose like 20% HP. So he is not going to heal that back up. Oh, you didn't have Q available to interrupt that ultimate, really? So Warwick getting a bit of damage done, probably 700 to 2400. Yeah, he still has 700 health, so not too big of a deal, but yeah, you can see that indeed Warwick is going to suffer from that harassment all the time. And yeah, the Azrael, yeah, he keeps just trying to kill Rammus, but Rammus is at this moment too tanky for him. He has 100 armor, he will get 120 bonus armor from this, and he can get the armor from the heal buff, which makes him even more powerful. And so the combination of those should do really well. So yeah, here you see the bonus armor going down 183, and yeah, that is just a huge amount of armor in total. So it's a good choice to go for Soraka here, although yeah, Soraka was already picked when Rammus got picked, because Rammus was last pick. But still, they got lucky if they got someone else like I don't know, Janna, Lulu, someone without a heal. This wouldn't have gone very well. Obviously both of them have a shield, so that would help him, but it definitely wouldn't help him as much as the Soraka can. So yeah, he's going back now, probably to buy something new. Yeah, getting a little more health. Going for the Warmock's armor. And yeah, Maokai pinged to bottom lane, but yeah, Rammus went home anyway. So hence the what the fuck Rammus with one M. So it's Rammus actually. Yeah, Rammus just didn't see that ping. That's fine. I miss pings all the time, and if you really want something done, you have to just ping multiple times so that people actually have the time to finish what they're doing. So if they're last hitting, for example, they won't be able to look at the minimap every half a second. But yeah, if you ping like this, so if you ping and then not look at the minimap immediately, then you won't see where it is. So if you ping once, then wait like a second, ping again, then most people will actually see the ping, because the ping vanishes after like a second. Yeah, it says temporarily blinking mark, so it doesn't ping. That's a shame. Get back, get back. It's so dangerous there. So yeah, Rammus is still in bottom lane trying to farm up, because he needs the farm to, well, do his job, which is to get the AD damage going. And yeah, going for Warmock's armor is a little bit strange, since he was the AD, or he's supposed to be the AD damage. But it is still yeah, acceptable for late game, obviously. By the way, Warmock's armor is way better than any armor item on him, because he gets such a huge boost from the defensive bulk heal. And that defensive bulk heal stat, that makes it so easy for him to tank stuff. And it lasts for 6 seconds, so that's a pretty decent amount of time. And if you just have more HP, that will mean that you will easily stay alive. So yeah, I know that the armor results in extra damage, and it's actually 0.25 multiplier, so it's a pretty decent multiplier, but it's not the greatest. I think health is much better. Also, I think that he should just go for some real AD items that will fit him. So attack speed would be nice, attack damage in no, I think attack speed would be the best, and especially, yeah, well, just kind of a bruiser build, kind of making him able to do more damage but still be tanky. So Wit's End would come to mind, making him even tankier, but then with magic resist. And then of course some health items would be nice. Oh, he missed, that was a shame. Yeah, the flash into stun is really hard to pull off. But yeah, in this case Karthus just got lucky because the minion moved, well, just too far away from him to get stunned or get knocked up. And here you see the javelins from this this Pantheon are really damaging, so that's why I don't understand why he couldn't kill the Warwick. Or he could kill him, but not outfarm him. But yeah, he is a melee champion, just like Warwick. So it might have been better if he just plays ranged champions if he has trouble with this. So flash ultimate there from Swain, and they do get a kill out of that. Wow. Unfortunately, the Pantheon gets killed almost instantly, and Rammus gets killed as well. So are they going to pick this guy? Come on. Oh, nobody's going after him. But yeah, it is getting a little bit dangerous here. Getting the slow off, and is he going to get out? Misses the slow on the second person, but yeah, that's not going to matter. So Soraka was of course going to get out. And Maokai also building quite tanky. So they're all building quite tanky, which is good. I like that. So really tanky, actually super tanky. And then Swain has his Rod of Ages and Doran's Ring, two Doran's Rings, making him pretty tanky. Pantheon, yeah, he's the only one building pure damage, I think. And Soraka, yeah, at least has the Heart of Gold, which is good. And Rammus, of course, is building very tanky. Just lacking the magic resist, that would be good to have. Especially with the Karthus in the other team. Because the Karthus, yeah, really does a lot of damage in the end game, so you really need to have magic resist for that. And I hope he will pick that up at some point. So going to jungle a little bit, which is fine. I mean, you don't want to be in the lane all the time because the enemies can see you. Can pick you off pretty much. So it's at 2420 hit points, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And that's just the way it works. So yeah, just going on collecting those minions, and as you can see, 143. That is more than Asriel has, so that is pretty amazing. He is doing a great job of just keeping up the farm, and although he may not be all across the map all the time that he is as a jungler, he can still do pretty well. And yeah, he did a good job there. Asriel ultimate coming out to try to get that, but it was too late. It only tagged the Soraka a little bit. And this Karthus should be dead, but he is not. Oh, clutch shield. That was so close. Unless he has something that actually produces that shield. No, that was Janna. So all non-defensive items on Karthus, so yeah, he will lose that. And yeah, he will get killed in the end game all the time, and if the enemy team just doesn't stand in that AoE damage, he is not going to be a factor late game. Because he has a Tear of the Goddess, which he definitely doesn't need. And then, well, these two items are pretty good, but you need some health or something to well, to get that tankiness going. Because you need to be a little tankier than, well, than this. Than just your HP you're going to get anyway. So Karthus is going to get focused here, hopefully. No, come on. Yes, he does die. Warwick isn't dead yet. Oh, they had a good chance of picking him off the second time, but I didn't see him coming in. On the other hand, yeah, this dude, oh, he gets saved by Maokai there, and Maokai might actually get out of this alive. Oh, this is going to be close. No, he is going to run the right way. And ooh, close. Oh, man, that was close. But yeah, very, very nice job. Wow. that was super close, man. So yeah, Swain this time suiciding in a little bit too much. Yeah, that's unfortunate, obviously, and yeah, we're just going to have to wait for him to get back up, because as long as he's not up, they're not going to be able to engage in a team fight. But yeah, going in 1v4, even if you have a turret there, is not good in this late game. Because we're 30 minutes in. Yeah, of course Rammus has an attack speed boots. It's good, man. He needs to have attack speed. Look at his minions, man. He has 150 minions. It's way better than anyone on the team. So actually coming close to the most minions in the game. Actually second place currently. And that is excellent. Yeah, it's mainly because Pantheon has played such a bad top lane that they are losing this, because, well, if Pantheon had just won his top lane, or even had equal farm, or made sure that Warwick couldn't farm as much, then they would have been fine. But it's all, yeah, I will place this all on Pantheon. Because Pantheon, yeah, he should win, in my opinion, versus Warwick. I mean, come on, he has a stun, he has a ranged damage stealing ability, and yeah, he got 2 kills also, or 3 kills in the early game. So I really don't understand how he's losing this. Anyhow, it's Warwick is now 6 and 5, but he got 4 kills in a row, so he is 2 and 5 at some point. I think Unstoppable is 4 kills. No, it might be 5 kills, but not sure. And yeah, stop being such whiny little bitches, man. It's so annoying. So yeah, they are going to have to get out of here, and Swain once again immediately low in this team fight, and I think they should get this Alistar here, because he is really taking a lot of damage. But yeah, Karthus should be focused, because Karthus has no defense at all. And oh, he didn't die. Okay, that was really close. Yeah, unfortunately everyone gets killed over here. No, we don't want to surrender. Screw you. We're going to make a comeback, man. And we're going to level up this ultimate, even if he doesn't. Come on, level up the ultimate. So I leveled it up now. But it doesn't record for some reason. So yeah, this is definitely not lost yet. They have a pretty decent chance to win. If this this Pantheon stops screwing around, then they should be fine. But yeah, he is going for come on, I know this name, Atmos Impaler now. And Atmos Impaler will give him more AD, making sure that he can actually making sure that he can actually get the AD damage done. And yeah, Swain is really, I think, the friend of this Swain dude. No, this Pantheon dude, because both of them are whining way too much about this team. In the chat, I mean, you can whine all you want about your teammates, but you shouldn't do that in chat. It takes down team morale, and it makes sure that people hate you anyway, so they're not going to try to save you, they're not going to engage with you, they're not going to listen to when you ping somewhere. So all in all, it is just bad to do that, and you should try to avoid it at all cost. So yeah, they do have a Wriggle's Lantern on Rammus, making sure that they can actually do Dragon and Baron and all this kind of good stuff. And they should go for Dragon here, assuming that they can actually still get it, because, well, the enemy probably took it. No, you throw it over here. So the enemies are coming for it. And yeah, apparently our Maokai friend didn't really see that. So they're fighting inside of the Maokai ultimate, which yeah, which is pretty stupid. But yeah, the enemy is going to dominate this fight anyway. No, we're not going to surrender. I don't want to. But yeah, Rammus went back home before this fight. And yeah, there was probably a mistake on it. Well, there was a mistake on his part. He should have tried to help out his team. And yeah, Janna falls immediately here. The Warwick isn't going to go down, but the Karthus should go down. I mean, Karthus is so low HP. He has 900 HP. He has no armor, no magic resist. But yeah, this wasn't definitely not the way to do that. And missing the headbutt pulverize there, that would have been a double kill if he landed that. And Rammus is going to get out of here. So yeah, only the Nexus turrets remain between our left to for the enemy team to get through. And it is getting really close to the end here. Wow, he does get a kill. And only one Nexus turret left. The taunt going off, which is excellent, because now... Oh, Warwick isn't going to go down. Warwick has blue buff. And has a lot of armor, by the way. He has no attack damage at all. He has some attack speed. But yeah, that's kind of the standard thing to do. But it does mean that you're not really going to manage to, well, do a whole lot of damage in a normal team fight. You're going to do well 1 versus 1, but not in a team fight. You're going to be more of a support, and yeah, the supporting character being 8 and 5 with 200 minion kills really doesn't mean a whole lot. Karthus, if he would have gotten all of those kills, would have made a lot better use of it, because he is pure damage. So are they finally going to be able to do something here? Come on, grab the Karthus. No, they're not going to be able to do anything unless the whole team is here. And finally they are going to get the Warwick, at least the Guardian Angel of Warwick. And oh wow, he just, yeah, he just completely dominated them again after getting back up. And yeah, that lifesteal is crazy. But finally they are going to get him. Wow, that was a long fight. And yeah, they should really try to make sure that Warwick cannot do so much, because he has the Frozen Heart, making it impossible for, well, this dude and Rammus to do the damage. And yeah, all in all, it is just very much a problem there. Yeah, the Warwick seems to be the only problem they have. As long as he's not in the fight, then yeah, the rest isn't going to do all that much. I mean, obviously Alistar does have some nice CC, but he's not really used to playing Alistar because he keeps missing his skills or uses them at the wrong times, in the wrong places, or wrong directions. And yeah, that is just, well, kind of a sign that they need to abuse that. So going for an attack speed item now, because he wants to do that damage, man. And are they going to go for Baron? Yes, they are. So Rammus is going to be over here doing the blue buff, which is a fine choice because the enemy is not going to do that until they are absolutely sure nobody's coming. Now they probably started, yep. They did the same last time. They put no, that's not her name, Janna, in that bush over here. So a large team fight going off, but this time they steal the Baron. And I don't know who stole it, but excellent steal. So we are going to see them dominate this team fight now, because, well, this Alistar is not going to be a problem. He is, yeah, as I said, not really experienced. And Karthus should go down if they can reach him, but they cannot. So, and now, okay, they are going to grab the Karthus, which is excellent. And as I said, because he has no armor, no magic resist, he's going to melt. And they have, well, they have the Pantheon to do that, to grab him, the Rammus to grab him, and the Maokai to grab him. So, yeah, it should be relatively easy to get him. Plus, you have the never move, but most of the time people will be able to get out of that. And yeah, Karthus just... yeah, Karthus was all the damage they had. Well, plus the Warwick, who was just really annoying. But he died in the team fight as well. So, really nicely played. And AD Rammus, yeah, it is something that can work, but you need to have a healer with you. You need to have those high armor values, so Soraka would really be the only option. And yeah, well played. Even though the odds were stacked against them, they didn't give up, even though they had two of these whiny little bitches on their team. And they made it to the end. And as you can see, that one team fight at the Dragon, that changes everything. And that's why the top teams always make sure they have enough wards out. Always make sure that they disengage from Baron. I said Dragon the first time, didn't I? But they always disengage from Baron when the enemy team arrives, because if they steal it, they're going to kill all of you, because the teams are relatively evenly matched at that point. And even though you might have a slight advantage, that's not going to matter if you take Baron damage before the team fight. So anyhow, well played and an excellent ending. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.